So we decided to take part in the industrial placement scheme this year, as originally June reached out to us about this. As an ex-student myself, actually I took the exact same course as Jacob took. Being able to have 1 year's experience after leaving education would have gone so far for, well, myself and any student really. As running a recruitment business, I see quite a lot of people leaving education straight away with having no experience. This is obviously something that is always going to happen. It could be a difference in securing their dream job or having to be waiting around for a while and potentially having a year out of work. As soon as June mentioned it, we came down to the college and spoke with her about how it would all work, and she explained that it's 1 day a week. The student will come to your office, you have to give them a bit of training at the start, help them learn, but also it's mainly for students to get experience, but also an extra pair of hands for us. We had an interview with Jacob, which was a bit of a no-brainer really. As soon as we had that, it started basically a couple of weeks after. The first couple of weeks, I'd say, were training, but then as soon as that all finished, it was really helpful having an extra pair of hands there.
So the Henley College gives you 1 day a week that's dedicated towards completing an industrial placement, where you go to a workplace such as a local business, where you'd be able to learn various skills related to a business and also improve soft skills such as communication, how to interact with others within a commercial environment. Like Harry said, it can be a massive boost towards securing the newest jobs on the market, which has really helped me to land an apprenticeship for the end of this year.
Say if I was in a meeting with some of the other consultants or we were out seeing clients and Jacob was still in the office, it is that extra pair of hands to be able to answer the phone. That's a familiar voice to a lot of the clients. It's someone that we valued as a member of staff, that was on the website, of course, the social media. So it's massive help for us with showing our clients that it's a familiar face, that it's not just some random person answering the phones. It worked so well for us, we've decided to take 2 students on next year instead of 1. One will be focused on more marketing and events side to help us with social media channels and job fairs, and the other to help us with sort of generic admin/PA duties. The main reason why I think it works so well for my business and why it would work so well for many other businesses, especially startups or people it's still in the early first 10 years of business, is that it does give you that extra pair of hands that gives you more time to work on your business. Another reason why it works so well is Jacob himself. Obviously, during the interview stage, we met a couple of people and thought Jacob would have been the best fit for us personally. And to be honest, we had a lot of laugh during it, and it was really beneficial to both parties. Jacob learned a lot himself, but also managed to take a lot of workload off us to free us up more time.
So from my experience, I found there are so many benefits to students to take on an industrial placement. So you can gain business contacts, which will give you a big boost in your career and can also open you up to new opportunities after the placement, such as someone with an apprenticeship or someone with another job entirely. So an industrial placement can also give you very good informed decisions on where you want to be in the future. Like when I started an industrial placement with HM, I wanted to be an accountant, but since my experience, I found that HR and recruitment is the path I want to take on. So it can really benefit you in that way. If you're still undeciding what you want to do, industrial placements are a way to go.
So looking at the perspective of a student and someone that left the college 4 or 5 years ago, I could see how it could improve personally back when I was at college, my professional skills and my personal skills, even sort of looking from Jacob from his first day to now. So even with Jacob, we've seen such a big improvement with sort of professional skills, but also personal skills. I think Jake's a lot more confident now when it comes to even just little things like picking up a phone, answering a phone. I know when I was at college personally, I used to hate doing things like that, but hopefully now it's something that he can do quite well. Also, for us personally, we were able to help Jacob with the apprenticeship, CVs, help them training a bit with interviews as well. Quite a lot of employers would be willing to do and to help their industrial placement student achieve their career goals. So what I think as well, other businesses should really get involved in a project like this, is it's actually quite refreshing having someone still a student coming in to the business and giving you fresh ideas. There's a lot of ideas right now that even I wouldn't have thought about doing, that Jacob came in and said about, why don't we look at this, or why don't we look at that? We should really focus more on career fairs. And it's something that we just came completely oblivious to, but having a fresh pair of eyes really opened everything up. I think it's so vital for business to play their part in helping with the next generation of future employees slash entrepreneurs. And I think this type of scheme will not only benefit the candidate, the student, but also benefit the company so much with these ideas that I was talking about.